An American founder once told me his France deal fell apart after the prospect spent 40 minutes challenging his pricing model in the first meeting. It didn't fall apart. That 40 minutes was the deal working exactly as it should. Today, I'll show you why and the framework to turn that debate into an advantage. A client of mine, Series A, $4 million ARR, US based fintech SaaS, got into a first meeting with a French mid market prospect and walked out convinced it had gone badly. The prospect had pushed back on the pricing logic, questioned the security architecture, and asked pointed questions about two competitors by name. My client came to our next session ready to write the deal off. I told him that's not a founder losing interest. That's a founder doing his job. 3 months later, that account closed and became his second largest logo in Europe. French business culture treats rigorous intellectual pushback as a sign of respect, not hostility. If a French buyer doesn't push back, that's often the bigger warning sign. It can mean they've already mentally checked out. The founders who succeed in France are the ones who engage the debate instead of retreating from it. I call the framework for doing that dual. D is for debate as due diligence. When a French prospect challenges your pricing, your architecture, or your claims, they are stress testing whether you can defend your own product under pressure, because that's exactly what they'll have to do internally to their own leadership. Don't soften, don't concede early to keep the peace. Answer directly, hold your position where you're right, and concede specifically where they've made a fair point. Capitulating too quickly reads as a lack of conviction and costs you credibility. U is for unhurried relationship building. France runs on relationship before transaction more than the UK and even more than the US. The first 1 or 2 meetings are often genuinely about assessment, not negotiation. Do not bring a contract to meeting 1. Invest in the in-person or video relationship before you push for commercial terms. A shared meal, a real conversation about the business beyond the deal, matters more here than in almost any other IIN corridor. Founders who try to compress this timeline read as transactional and lose the account to someone more patient. E is for executive sponsorship. French organizations are meaningfully hierarchical. Once a senior decision maker is genuinely convinced, the organization can move fast and decisively. But getting there requires reaching an actual executive sponsor, not just an enthusiastic mid-level champion. Ask directly, early, who beyond this room needs to be confident in this decision? A champion without executive air cover will stall your deal. L is for language and formality. Even when the meeting is conducted in English, having your core sales materials available in French signals commitment. Your deck, one-pager, and security overview in French show you're not just a US company testing the water. Use vouvoiement, appropriate formality in written communication. This isn't stiffness for its own sake. It's a baseline signal of respect. A few more specifics. Price in euros, GDPR is table stakes. Expect detailed questions on data residency specifically within the EU. And realistic sales cycle for French enterprise SaaS, 4 to 7 months, closer to Germany's timeline than the UK's. If you're weighing France as a next market, I offer a strategy session, a focused, paid working session where I give you a clear recommendation. Book yours at in-global.com/session, link in the description. The weekly newsletter link is in the description too. If this was useful, hit subscribe. Next week, we head north. What changes when your buyer is Nordic, and why no small talk doesn't mean no relationship. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.